Hey aviation fans, and welcome back to another video. If you are an MSFS player, you have surely faced a question. Which add-ons are the best for me? I'm going to show you my top 10 freeware add-on list. Number 10 is a recording software called SkyDolly. Now, there's plenty of flight recording software, but SkyDolly is the best because it's the only one that captures all the movements, including flaps, spoilers, gear, and everything else. With SkyDolly, you can record all the movements in your flight and watch the flight later. It can be useful when you would like to, for example, see the landing from different views or make time lapses. To start, simply press record. On the recording, you can change between all the views of the aircraft. On number 9, we have Airport Lights. This add-on comes with a big update on airport lighting. Over 1200 airports over the world are covered with this add-on. The add-on improves the lighting of airport gates and terminals. In order to activate it, just extract the files to the community folder. All the add-ons can be found on Flightsim.to and they can be downloaded for free. Here is a map of all the airports that are covered with this add-on, and believe me, it adds a lot of realism to the airports that by default are completely dark. Number 8, in my opinion, is the 73X Project's 737-800 aircraft. Yes, there is a much better Boeing 737 add-on out there, but only Payware, and for people who wanted freeware, this can be it. This aircraft was released last year and it became quite popular because of the good outside look. The cockpit is just copied from the 747, but it's free, so you can't expect a lot. On number 7, there is another free aircraft, Salty Boeing 747. It's a better version to the Microsoft default Boeing 747 and adds some cool features to the aircraft. This one actually needs a fly-by-wire installer to download. Next up, we have add-on airports. On Flightsim.to, there are hundreds of free airport add-ons. Those add-ons usually feature better airport details and even airport interiors. These add much realism to your flight experience. Highly recommend to download different ones. Have you ever heard of PAX? PAX is a payware add-on that makes your crew and passenger experience better in the sim. With PAX, you can manage boarding and make different announcements to the passengers. And yes, there is a free version that is similar to that, called Luke's Passenger Mod. Here you can make different announcements like welcoming, boarding, descending, takeoff, safety briefing, and even boarding music of different airlines. As you can see, there's a lot of airlines on the list to choose from.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to weather conditions, please return to your seats and keep your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt signs are off. Ladies and gentlemen, as we are descending, make sure that your hand luggage is stowed in the overhead bins or under the seat in front of you. Please fasten your seatbelt.
You can also load the flight from Simbrief to get more information and data about the passengers. On the fourth place, we have, in my opinion, the most beautiful aircraft in the sim. A gorgeous headwind-made A330-900. The details and look from the outside is just amazing, and it can be downloaded from Flightsim.to as well. It also has its own cockpit, not copied from somewhere. All the buttons in the cockpit work, an amazing aircraft to fly long haul. Now it's time for top 3. Number 3 is definitely the most necessary tool in MSFS. It's the pushback toolbar. Before I downloaded the pushback toolbar, it was very hard to organize and control the pushback. The aircraft never went correctly on the taxi line, and it was very difficult to manage the push. With pushback toolbar, you can either pre-plan your pushback route or control the pushback track yourself. Also, it can be used to call for ground services. If you are planning to use the A320neo in the sim, don't use the default A320neo. Many buttons don't work and it is not as realistic as fly-by-wire A320neo add-on. As we all know, it is the most popular add-on of all times in MSFS, with a fully interactive cockpit with many features and even an in-flight tablet. In order to download it, a fly-by-wire installer is needed. If the A320neo add-on was number 2, then what's number 1? The number 1 add-on isn't actually released yet, but I think it's going to be a big hit in the MSFS community and a very popular add-on. I personally am very excited for this add-on to release, and it's completely free. It's the Synaptic Simulations A220. The A220 has a fully interactive cockpit and an amazing look. It will have many realistic features and even an airport map on the display, which makes the taxiing so much easier so you never get lost. The release date is not yet confirmed, but hopefully it will release in 2023. And for the extra, I recommend downloading G's landing analysis that will give you feedback about your landing, for example, feet per minute, gravitational force, slight slip, and much more. It's all for today. I hope it helped someone to find their add-on. See you next Friday.